Word Chapter 7 is on creating tables in SmartArt. In this example, a table has been created for you. And I'm going to double click below it and show you a couple ways to insert a table. You can go to Insert on the menu bar, Table, and choose the number of rows and columns. Or you can choose Insert Table, and what will appear is a dialog box, and you can actually say, I want 5 columns and 3 rows. And then you have more options here, fixed width between each column, or if I had contents, auto fit it so it would get bigger as I added contents to each cell, or I can fit it to my window. I'm just going to select fit it to my window, so you'll see how it spreads from left margin to right margin. When you're working with a table, when you have your paragraph markers on, sometimes you need to turn these on so you can figure out where the row is going to add or delete. When you start typing in a cell, you're going to it'll type to the left of the end of cell marker. That's what that means. So as I type, the end of cell denotes where the end of the object in that cell. And then at the end of each row, you have an end of row marker. And that's what this is here on the far right. So we have 3 rows in this column. Then we have 5 columns with the end of row, end of cell marker here, here, here. When resizing a table, if you hover over here, there'll be a 4-headed arrow that appears. You can click on it. When you click on that, you've selected your entire table. So you can now add some font changes, color changes, anything you want, and that'll select it to the whole table. You can also grab the sizing handles and stretch the table out so it's bigger once you've selected it. And if you're working in a table, you need to add another row. For example, this one I have a new person with contact information. If you just click Tab key in the last row, it'll add another row for you. So you're typing and you realize you have another name to type in, so just press the Tab key and then it'll automatically insert another row. If you want to delete a table, I'm going to select it all. I'm going to right click on this 4-headed arrow and choose Delete Table. And now we're going to work on table designs. Once you're clicked on a table, you'll have a new tabs available. We're going to click the design view, and here are the designs that you have available. You can create a new, these are the built-in features, so depending on what you need, if you have to have your first row stand out, choose one like that. If you have to have your column headings and your row headings stand out, choose something like this. This will also do that as well. If it doesn't matter, because it's just data, we don't have any column headings or column rows, you can choose something like this. We're going to choose a table design that shows both headers and for the columns. And as you look here, you realize that the first row is not a header row, and you just want to shut off so it doesn't make the design any different. So table style options are over here. We're going to uncheck header row. We also don't need the names to stand out here in this first column, so we're going to uncheck first column row, so it's just showing our data. We're going to use our pen tool, and we're going to add some different color to the top and bottom border. So choose your color and choose your border style, and then click on the cells that you want to add the border to with the pencil border tool. You can erase as well if you need to. And you can also choose the weight and make it smaller or larger depending on your needs. You can change the shading as well. Just make sure you're clicked in the cell that you want to apply the shading to.